Hi everyone, this is Pepperworm, and we are doing the last flip through of this journal because I finished it. Well, very obviously. So we left off at Christmas, right? There were some Christmas pages that I showed you, but I'm so over Christmas right now, I don't want to do that anymore. I just show you this card because, well, it's cool. It's, dark. There's much more to say to that matter. I tried, a little bit goth Christmas. And then it was already the end of Christmas. Christmas was over, and I was just writing a lot about the color red and why I like the color red. And I don't know. I just went into a long writing session. I don't know how many pages those were. Like 14, 16, I don't know. I got very depressed. I was watching videos of Schmeek, and because this month is the 1 year anniversary of her death. So I don't know. I was just, I don't even have to explain it. I was just very, very in a very dark place, So I was writing it all out. That's what I usually do, I know I write sometimes really messed up shit in my journal, like I want to die, why do I live? But after I have written and poured this all on paper, I feel better. So no matter how negative my pages look like, this is exactly what I do for coping, right? Oh, I really love those crystal ornaments. They're so beautiful. Just beautiful. Oh yeah. So this chocolate has already existed since the 1900s. This is like a very famous chocolate that is called cat tongues. It's like this shape. And this particular package, the way it is here, was already existing when I was a child. And it has something very nostalgic. When I saw it in store, I bought it. Yeah. So cute. Oh, my story rating achievement, yeah. 3,000 pages. This is like 6 packages of printer copy paper that has like 500 sheets each, right? Like, just envision this for a second. Like how much that is, 3,000 pages. It's like literally 6 books that I wrote. If they had 500 pages, obviously. So, yeah, I wrote a lot. I mean, I always write this much, but let me see if I can find the other year's numbers. Oh yeah, look. In 2019 was my most craziest year. I wrote 5,000 pages and 173 stories. That was because I became a fan of this Japanese band that I like so much, and I was so inspired. Like, I was just over the moon, I did do nothing else than writing. Yeah, last year, or I should say the year before, was not that much. But I mean, 2,600 pages is also a lot. Yeah. So I don't know which gonna be my first story of the year. I haven't started one yet. I had to finish one from last year. And yeah, I don't know. I'm so excited to think about which story will be my first. Like I have already an idea in my brain, like always. Yeah, I love story writing. My absolute favorite hobby. Oh, it's not a hobby. It is more than a hobby. Yeah. classic picture. Obviously, I mean, this has been floating around for so many years. I will bleed for better reasons this year. I hope. Or maybe not. Maybe it's the same reasons that I always have. So, these are my New Year's resolutions, but they are not goals that I cannot achieve. So I saw this quote on some YouTube video that I didn't watch it, but I just saw the thumbnail and it said, "Create systems, not goals," or something like that. And I thought this was a much better thing to do, because we all do like those big goals and then it all gets forgotten on February, you know, we are not even like trying anymore. So it doesn't make sense to make goals. So what I want to do is to eat slower, because in my family we never had a dinner table. We never ate together as a family on one table, like talking, and you know how you see people in movies, right? And for me, this was always like an outlandish thought that people would actually sit on one table to eat. Like when I got older and I slowly figured out that what I experience isn't normal, like that the abuse and neglect isn't normal, and that eating on one dinner table is actually normal, it was totally confusing to me. But anyway, I never learned how to eat slow. We were poor for a majority of my life, and it was always like this: who finished first with their food could go back into the kitchen and get second, right? Second plate. So everyone was like, you know, and then back into the kitchen and see what is left over, right? So yeah, we are all very fast eaters, and we would always eat in our own rooms. So my mom would eat in the kitchen, my father would eat in the living room, I would eat in my room, and my brothers would eat in their room, right? So there was never any reason to eat slowly. And I know that sounds really, really bad, but you know, my goal is to eat slower, because I can eat the toast in 3 bites, and then but my stomach starts to hurt, you know, like when you eat too fast. And I want to eat more conscious. I want to eat more, you know, not, I don't know, not just gulping it down, but enjoying it, you know, like tasting it, you know. Yeah. Okay. So since we are already at eating, my second point was to drink more water or tea. I mean, tea is water with flavor, so. Because ever since summer stopped. Oh, that sounded funny. Ever since summer stopped, I stopped drinking a lot of water, right? I wasn't thirsty anymore, and now I'm dehydrated again. So, yeah. Eat slower, drink more water. I want to pick up the Japanese language studies again, because I really regret that my depression took over and I let go, you know. I regretted this really deeply, because I was really good in learning, and yeah, I want to go back. I want to keep my room clean at all times. Like, if I took the camera down right now and showed you around, I should be able to do so, you know? And in my last apartment, I couldn't do that, because I was like well, after 10 years of depression, you could imagine how my apartment looked like. It was like, not like a hoarder's place, but it went into that direction, right? It was like dusty and stuff everywhere, and I was ashamed of showing someone my place, and I don't want to be like this anymore. So my goal is to, once a week at least, clean everything and then keep it clean. And my last goal, or the last thing I want to do this year, is decorating my balcony when renovations are over. Like right now we are still waiting for a new roof, and it has to be painted and blah blah blah. In summertime I want to decorate. So those are not goals that I cannot achieve, which was important for me, because if I wrote here, lose 30 kilos of weight, I would know that I would probably not get there and just get frustrated and give up. So wanted to do something that makes sense. That was a long explanation. But then I wrote again a lot of pages. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, yeah. If I pre-decorate, it's very easy for me to just sit down and write everything that's on my mind. And in the last days, I had a lot on my mind. So I would always sit down and write a lot. This is today's page. And this too. And this. And this. I even wrote on this end paper because I couldn't fit anymore. And this is a quote, I guess. My baby picture, and I don't know, I wanted to actually put it in here and write about my childhood or something, but I never did, so I will just leave it like that. So now you have it. This was the third part of this journal, and I'm actually pretty sad that this is over. I really enjoyed this journal. I mean, I wanted to, I don't know, have this dark, melancholic, red, black vampire feel. I was totally in the mood for it. Kind of sad that it's over. Yeah, so look how big it is. Okay. Wait, this string is like all messed up. Let me fix it. Okay, that's better. And this is probably my new journal. I say probably because I guess it is my new journal. Because I was actually waiting for some notebooks in the mail, but they will not come on time. They will not arrive today. So I have no choice. I have to start this journal today because I still have thoughts in my brain and I need to get them out. So I have this amazing bookmark that I got from my friend, and it has this string attached, which I love so much, because you can just put it in and then use it to close the book, like just like that. And that's good because this book doesn't come with its own string, the rubber band, you know? So I just love this so much. It's like she sent us to Christmas like at perfect timing, because now I need it, right? This is just, maybe everything falls into place because it was supposed to be this way. So yeah, I just decorated this cover and I will put tape over it to secure it. And then there's nothing to see yet. I haven't done anything. But the paper feels very nice. It is this brand, Prima, or Prima, however you want to say that. The paper is kind of thin. It has a little bit of a see-through, but it's not bleeding. It's not bleeding, so I guess I can deal with it, you know. And actually the surface feels very nice. It feels smooth, almost silky. So gliding with the fountain pen felt very nice. And so I thought, this is probably my journal for January. It was a present from Annie, and it had like a big astronaut cat on the front too. But I, you know, I have to personalize things so that they feel more like they belong to me, right? And this is why I decorated it like this. And you know, I'm still in the mood for red color, but it wouldn't have matched with the already existing Galaxy cover, so I made it like blue and purple. Yeah, so now I have explained everything. I think that is the end of this video. I have a lot of printouts, my god. I was kind of thinking I use way too much ink. I one of my habits for the new year should be not to print so much shit, right? Yeah, that's a good goal. So anyway, I wish you all the best. Happy New Year, and I hope that you have a successful journaling year and that you can reach all the goals you have made for your life and your journaling. And yeah, if you want to, you can tell me which journaling related goals you have for this year, down in the comments, because I love to talk about journaling and I answer every single comment, as you know. At least if they are not getting like blocked or deleted somewhere. And I really love to talk about journaling because this is what inspires me, right? Yeah. Last time I told you I'm in a I have a writer's block or a journaling slump. But every single time I tell you this, 20 minutes later, I sit down and journal 14 pages, like I'm never really in a real journaling slump. I just believe I am. But then when I actually sit down, boom, So why am I making my life so hard? I don't know. Bye.